spokesperson Mushiri Nyaga says no formal complaint has been recorded alleging misconduct. Meanwhile, the family of James Gashara, a Form 3 student who was shot dead during the Saba protests in Nanyuki, has appealed to government to offset the hospital bill and allowed them bury their kin. A police officer was caught on camera shooting Gashara, who was rushed to hospital but succumbed. The young man was a son to a DCI officer who is currently serving at a police station in Meru County. Gatete Njoroge, Citizen TV.
Now, the death toll from the Saba protest is now more than 40. Human rights group Haki Africa claims some of the victims are still unidentified. According to the record seen by Citizen TV, 10 people were killed in Nairobi, followed by Kiambu at 9, Kajiado at 6, and Murang'a at 5. And those are not just statistics. Here are some of the names of the fallen protesters, and I'll bring that up to you and show you. But Nairobi actually has the highest number of unidentified protesters who also lost their lives, and their bodies are in the city mortuary. Elvis Musavi was one of the people, 10 who died in Nairobi. Paul Makori, Peter Gashanja, Joseph Wangai, Elisha Mudoka, Abdul Juma, and like I mentioned, in Nairobi, there were unidentified bodies of 4. Now, in Kiambu is also a high number of places where most of them died. 9 people died in Kiambu. There were 3 unidentified bodies. Bridget Njokiwa Naina, who's a minor, actually died there. Laban Mwangi Kangunda, Ian Mungai, Dennis Mutuma Mwangi, Fantas Kamau, Dennis Mutuma Mwangi as well there. Unidentified people were 3. That's in Kiambu. Let me show you another part in Kajiado where 6 people died there. There was also a record number of people. Brian Kimutai Bitok, Moses Tobiko, Jeremiah Oscar, Joseph Kagiri, Isa Paul Mburu. Unidentified was 1. And then there was also more in different places in Meru, Embu. There's 1 and 2. In Murang'a, there were 5. Daniel Kabiru Mwangi was one of them. Evans Dandu Mudomi, Julius Muli, Peter Mashari, and an unidentified body was 1. All of them found in different morgues in different areas. And also, let's cross over to a different place in Meru. There were 2 of them. Mwangi, that's the name that was found there, and one other person was unidentified. The number of 2 is quite rampant there. Also in Embu, there are also 2 people who died. I'm about to show you in the next phase there. More than 40 of them have now been recorded by Vocal Africa, who sent in these details. Nakuru, there are 2. Peter Anthony Karaoke, Peter Njenga as well in Nakuru, and also, like we mentioned, Nairobi has the highest number of death tolls. Let me show you again a different place in Nyeri. There were 2 of them, both of them unidentified bodies in Nyeri as well. And this is why most of the people who are speaking say that they're not just numbers, these are actual people with their loved ones who lost their lives in the Saba protest, and now we're putting names to the statistics. Kirinyaga, there were 2 of them, Peter Masharia, Edward Ndamburi, and as well as was one of the people who lost their lives in Murang'a. And in Embu, there were 5, Anita Kendi, Benedict Mudomi, Charles Gitonga, Vincent Mugambi, and Justice Ndungu Mushangi. Their loved ones say they're not just statistics, they are people who they cherished. Now, the